strawberry season, and there's nothing like the sweet flavor of a strawberry. I love them. Here with her own take on a savory berry dish is Chef Ivana Raca. It's been a long time.
Yes, it has.
So I love the idea that we're using berries, but you're using them in a savory way.
Yes.
Right? So the recipe is going to be salmon.
Yep, so it's salmon. I'm a big fan of ocean-wise salmon, and what I did want to do was play on the pink and the purples and have some fun with it, because a lot of people will do the chocolate-covered strawberries. I love that, but I also love doing goat cheese stuffed strawberries, chicken or salmon with a nice little salsa.
Why not? And go crazy about the things that are in season right now. Strawberries are in. Try and get them in there, sweet or savory.
You got it.
So how do we start?
So I'm going to do a little bit of things. So what I like to do is do a little bit of olive oil in a non-stick pan and kind of just get that going with the salmon. What I've done was I've just juiced a little bit of beet juice.
Okay.
And typically you do a lot of maybe like a salmon cured beetroot, but what I've done was we're going to pan fry it. So I have a little bit of freshly squeezed beet juice that I did this morning, and all you do is pretty much you can marinate it overnight. You could do it for a few hours. It's really up to you. And what you do is you end up getting this beautiful color of the salmon. And so, yeah, I usually do it for about an hour.
Okay.
And what I wanted to emphasize, I wanted to kind of get the flavors and the pink going. So what I did was a little bit of pink peppercorns, and we're going to toast that.
Ooh, that's nice.
Beautiful, right?
Yes.
And then we have coriander seeds, like really healthy, anti-inflammatory, and especially with beet juice, all the things that we're doing are pretty much really healthy for you.
Yes.
And kind of keeping everything really, really simple instead of kind of masking it with too many flavors.
Now, when you toast these, you get a whole different flavor from them?
You do. Pink peppercorns, usually it's the difference between a black and a pink peppercorn is the temperature, the way it has been cooked. It'll turn that certain color. I'm a big fan of using it on the salmon, as you can see. And then all you do is, like, you'll see, you can just crush it very mildly.
Nice.
And all you're looking for is that beautiful, beautiful smell. Once you feel like you can smell that aroma, that's when you know all the right things are happening in your pan.
Okay, so you don't want them burnt. Just toast it.
No, exactly. So what I'm going to do is a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm a big fan of Himalayan salt. So,
well, you're keeping it pink, right?
Very, very healthy. What it does is pink Himalayan salt does not.
Put this here so we can see.
Pink Himalayan salt does not. It's a really good salt, so you don't retain it.
Okay.
So a lot of people love sticking with that.
Healthier for you.
Exactly. So what we're going to do is just get that going. Get the juices.
I do like pan frying fish. It's just it's a different way to do it. You're using an ocean-wise, safe piece of fish.
Exactly.
I find that it gives it more flavor when you pan fry it.
I agree, and I feel like when you put that salmon in the oven, we kind of all forget about it.
Yeah.
And I think if we kind of keep, I've always done fish, if it's whole, then I'll kind of put it in the oven.
Yeah.
But if it's little pieces, it doesn't take that long. A lot of people think that it's 20, 30 minutes. Gosh, it's like the opposite of that.
Right.
And then what I like to do is do that coriander all I've done was toasted it lightly. You could put in a little coffee grinder or just take 2 bowls and kind of squish it on there.
Nice.
Really, really easy. And
so this is like, it almost feels like a romantic recipe. I mean, it just looks so pretty.
Right? I feel like it's very pink. Like I wanted...
It's very pink.
The colors. So what I have is just a little bit of aged balsamic, and what we'll do is kind of just do a nice stripe on there, right? So have fun with it. I think people just get too serious about cooking, and that's where we all make errors, including me. Like, I've been cooking for 18 years.
Yeah.
The more tense that I get, the more we end up kind of freaking out and making more errors.
That's true.
So 5 to 6 minutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it just like that. You're serving medium rare. And then what I have is a beautiful strawberry heirloom tomato salsa with a little bit of mint, basil. You could do the coriander.
You've got all the flavors happening there.
There you go. And then what I love to do is kind of do the peppercorn again.
Yes.
So what I do is right on top.
Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so have some fun with your recipes, with what is local, with what is in season. Just because it's something that's usually used for desserts doesn't mean you can't put it into a main dish. That looks just gorgeous. It's a piece of art. Take a look at that. Thank you. Cityline.tv for the recipe. And Chef, it is always a pleasure to have you.